Any possibility of a change to your lineup tonight, Coach?
No, everything's the same.
What are you expecting? What are you looking for from your team here after the last game?
Just get back to doing what we do. Check, work for every chance, stay out of the box, roll the lines. We've had a pretty good go. One game is not going to derail you, whether you lose 3-2 the way we lost. You just got to get back to doing what you do.
What did you gain out of that last meeting with Nashville a few weeks ago in their rink?
They're a heavy team. They're heavy on their stick. They got real active D. Clearly, OC, maybe the most active D in the league. It's going to be a physical game. Probably be an Ozo game, a little less rush. And I think it'll be a good battle.
You mentioned last week that Joseph would have to kind of win back a spot. Much still think?
Well, we'll see. He's not cleared yet, so that's But clearly, after last game, there's going to be spots available. He can help us if he's healthy and he's playing the way he can play, but he's got to be 100% healthy to get there, and he's not today. We'll see what he looks like heading to Arizona if he's available, but he can clearly help us if his game's where it's got to be.
Has his season just been a little bit? I mean, I know last year he came in and he got kind of some top 6 minutes and it seemed like he clicked. Has this season just been like just trying to find his spot?
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think they had a good start with Mott, Pintz, and him, and then the injury to Norris, took a little bit of the scoring punch away from the bottom lines. It's just not purely checking, but not nearly as offensive. And then sometimes when you don't score, you squeeze it a little more and what have you. So, but one thing as a player you always can go back to is just go back and do what you do really well, which is work, get on the forecheck, create energy, kill penalties, do all those things. And it's amazing what happens. Either you climb up the lineup or you just get going, and you just forget about everything on the outside, and that's what he's got to do.
I've asked you this before about goalies. Do you leave them alone? That's Zach's job.
Yeah. I think too many people think they really know the art of goaltending, and never played the position. Been around it my whole life, but for me to tell you, I'd be lying. And I think you leave it to the guys that know what they're doing. We've had some great goaltending displays that have won us games, and then we've had some subpar ones as well. So, for us to win, we need both goalies going. But at this point, whoever's the hottest will take it.
You've played Tim Stützle over 20 minutes every single game since he's come back from his injury. What can you say about the trust you have in his overall game right now, both ends? He's also playing a bit of penalty kill as well.
Well, I think he's earned it. Maybe early on, he was given a certain amount of minutes to work on his development in his career, whether, he was a minus player, whether he turned pucks over, we worked with him to continue to build his confidence. But now he hasn't been given the minutes. He's earned them, and he's, likely most nights our best player, controls the game the most, power play, penalty kill, 4-on-4. His ability to skate, he has legs almost every night. So I could probably play him more, and if it requires a situation for me to do it, I will. But clearly with Norris out, his workload continues to go up.
Second time you guys have seen Nashville this season, big physical team. How important is it going to be to come out of the gates with a big physical presence?
It's going to be huge for us. Like you said, they're a physical team, and I think that's part of our identity as well. So if we can come out and kind of try to impose our will on them and play hard and play physical and nasty, I think it'll help us try to accomplish our game plan, and it'll make it a good battle out there, and we're excited for it.
And coming up on the halfway mark of the season here, how have you felt that your game has grown so far?
I think it's been a learning experience for sure. There's definitely a lot of managing highs and lows and just trying to stay as even keel as possible. So that's one of the biggest things I've learned so far, is just how long of a year it is and how much of a grind it is. So it's not always going to be perfect 100% of the time, but as long as you can try to find areas to contribute, even outside of the score sheet, I think that's something I try to do. And I think I've grown a lot just learning about the consistency and trying to be a consistent player, and that's something I've been focusing on this year.
easy to help that growth when you have a locker room like this?
We have a great group of guys in here and a lot of veteran leaders, and I mean, get to play with two of them almost a lot of the nights with Brass and Waddy, so they've been through it all, and I lean on them a lot, and as well as the other guys in this room and even the young guys that are closer in age. It's just a fun group to be a part of, and they've helped me a lot along the way.
And how fun was the Send Skills event yesterday for you?
It was really fun. I mean, I didn't know what to expect. I was kind of nervous just being in a couple events for the first time, and I've never done really anything like that, but it was cool to see the fan turnout and just how much the kids enjoyed it too that were out there with us, and I think just the money they raised too was huge, and it was just a great all-around day.
Good to have the bragging rights for the fastest skater for the next year.
I guess. I mean, I only went against 6 guys, so who knows if there was other guys competing, but it's cool, and it's something I tried really hard in because I like to try to prove people wrong that I've said I'm slow over the years, so I think that I can move pretty well for my size, and so that's something I try to prove there, but it was really fun.
When was the last time you won a fastest skating competition?
I've never done one, but I always thought I was fast, and I'm bigger than most, so it doesn't always look like it, but I think I can move.
I think everywhere we know the way we have to play, and we just didn't do what we already talked about a lot. So I don't think we can still talk about it. I think we just have to forget it and be better today.
Easy game to forget and get the time off and then just refocus.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, like we talked about, it happens, but it shouldn't happen. So I think every team has one of those games once in a while. So we just got to bounce back today and show everyone that we're a good team.
So you've played over 20 minutes every single night since back from the injury. Do you feel that DJ has a lot more trust in your overall game right now, as compared to maybe like earlier this season or even last season?
Yeah, I think so. I think I just tried to play my best every night and tried to show him that I want to play that much and tried to help the team win. So, I think we've been on a really good stretch here before the last game and played some really good hockey. So, I like playing a lot of minutes and, trying to help the team win.
What do you expect from Nashville here tonight?
Yeah, I think a good team, strong on pucks, really good, offensive players over there, can hold on to pucks. And I think we don't really have to focus a lot on other teams. We just have to focus on ourselves and play our game. I think when we play our game, stay in our game plan, I think we have a chance to win every night.
How tough is it for you to play against a guy like Roman Josi?
I mean, he's a great player. I mean, I think he was on pace for 100 points. I think he hit 96 points last year. And he's just a great offensive D, and we have to try to get him out of the rush and try to make him play some defense. So I think then that's going to be good for us. But in the end, he's a really, really good overall player, and I think he's a lot of fun to watch.
Was it a bit disappointing to lose the faster skater?
I was hoping we'd get the win with Sandy there. I thought he's going to win that one for sure. He's one of the best skaters I've ever seen. But in the end, unfortunately, a little fall there. But I thought I had him. But Cass is a great skater, and he's really explosive. So it was awesome to see him win.
How much was he rubbing it in?
No, not at all. I wouldn't even see myself as a favorite there. I thought Sandy is a favorite, but Cassie with the explosive stride, he's a big boy, so it was fun to watch him win that one.